Hey guys, it's Section of Violence here. Man, I don't even know what to tell you. All I know what to tell you is we're doing really good this year. We haven't not cashed one UFC card. Man, I'm telling you, I'm killing it this year. I'm killing it. I see these things, man. Like, I'm up so much money this year. It's ridiculous. Just from mainly UFC. Last year was complete opposite, and it's weird. It's not that I'm not cashing with bare knuckle. I'm just not making the numbers I used to. And there's some things I'm gonna fix, like LFA. But ONE FC, we had a great weekend with that. We're gonna get into Bellator as well. But right now we're gonna get into, and Bellator is gonna be like a quick recap at the end. But we're just gonna get into UFC and just discuss, what I like for them next, and what I liked about their performance. Ugh. All right, guys. So let's start with Alia versus Alves. A bit of a weird situation. In my opinion, Alves was fish hooking, and Alia may have bit him out of anger. I don't know. I couldn't really see. I didn't even know it was a fish hook. If anyone was fish hooking, I saw Aliev's hand was in, A- I mean Alves' hand was in Aliev's mouth. So I don't know. That was a weird situation. Comment below what you guys thought about it. Um, to be honest, I really thought Aliev didn't bite, but whatever. Um, Aliev had a great performance, well, a decent performance. And he's a problem on the ground for sure. I haven't really got to see much of him on the feet yet, so a lot of unknowns, but I'm gonna keep riding the train. Um, I was close to taking Alves, but I had a feeling with Aliev. So great win. And yeah, just looking forward to his next fight, which I can imagine will be. Uh, Alrighty, let's see who we got here. Aliev. No, that's a different guy. No, it's Nurillo. So Nurillo, um, hmm, I think Nurillo's next fight should be against. I don't want to do my boy like that, so I'm not gonna say McKinney. Um, Chris Gutzmacher still in the UFC. Get him out. This will be a good fight for him. Mahashate. Um, kind of. You can get the guys with no grappling out with, who I want him to fight next. If it was up to me, um, probably Gabriel Benitez, or maybe, maybe even Jordan Levitt. Just kidding. Um, Not really, but that'd be funny. Um, yeah, I don't really care. I think there's a lot of good fights for him, to be honest. It's hard to pick fights for guys coming off the Contender Series. Um, Next up we have Selecki versus Deaton. Also in the lightweight division. Selecki is ranked. Where are you at, Selecki? Number 26. Um, I don't believe this should push you up any further. If anything, this should keep you where you're at. Maybe a matchup with Jared Gordon, have you lost to Jared Gordon? Yeah, he lost to Jared Gordon. Maybe rematch Jared Gordon or look towards maybe a Vince Pichal. So lots of fun fights for him if he wants it. Maybe even Dracar. I don't know. There's a lot of good fights for him. Who do I want to see him fight? Either Draker or Bobby Green. Yeah, that's probably who I want to see him fight. Moving on, we have Ode Osborne versus Charles Johnson. Now this is a robbery. I'm just gonna say it right out. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not a bad one, but it's a robbery. Ode did not win round three, and he did not win round two. He just can't win those rounds. And round one, yeah, I'll give it to Ode. But the last two rounds, no. Charles Johnson, and even round one, it wasn't like he dominated that round. He just outlanded him by a few more shots. Charles Johnson put it on him with everything in the kitchen sink. This man took the full 5 minutes on a nut shot that wasn't even that bad. I mean, Ode's like Johnson said, Ode's cringy. There's no way Ode won that fight. Again, I can't control the judges, guys, so we lost money on that. A good amount of money, like 13 units. I'm pretty cheesed about it, but like I said, he can't control the robberies. So, anyways, yeah, don't even know what to really say about that. Ode, I was looking forward to see who Charles Johnson was gonna fight. You know what? Because Charles Johnson won that fight, I'm gonna see who he should fight next as well. This is at this is at the 130 catchweight. Yeah, so it's gonna be flyweight fight. Ode, both these guys had trouble. I mean, Johnson had more trouble this time. He had trouble making 130. Man, this was a good spot for him too, man. Or no, Charles Johnson. No, Ode now just rang up in the rankings, bro. Like, oh damn, Ode's up in there, man. God, Ode. So now Ode is gonna be looking to fight guys like, oh my God. Well, for Ode's sake, I think he should fight Matt Schnell if he wants an easy fight, or if he wants a more challenging fight, um, go against like, nah, even this would be an easy one in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how he beat. How did you beat Tagir? Anyways, I think you should fight uh T Tim Elliott, or can he even fight? Um, or yeah, or Tagir. That'd be a fun. Put him in there with Tagir. I want to see him get worked. Um, and then next, I want to see my boy Charles Johnson take on that rising star Clayton Rodriguez, or I want to see him face maybe like a David Dvorak. Maybe that would be a fun one. Yeah. Moving on, another disappointing showing. This is probably the two really most disgusting performances that I'm just not proud of. So we have Jordan Levitt beating Victor Martinez by TKO um, via Thai Plum. Yeah, I didn't really talk about the fights. I mean, yeah, I did the last one, but anyways, I'll get more into depth with this one. So Jordan Levitt and one sec, yes, one sec, guys. So yeah, Jordan Levitt, man, he is he is something else. I he all of a sudden knows how to finish people on the feet. Never seen him even make that violent face before, let alone. But it is what it is. Jordan Levitt, I don't believe. I think he's obviously gay, but there's nothing wrong with that. What the problem I think is with Jordan is, um, what was it? Is he's gotta like he's improving a lot, but he's just the problem with Jordan is I don't like his ceiling. I just don't know what it is. He's so unorthodox and he's improving rapidly. But at the same time, I don't like you can't like I don't know. He's so smart. So I don't know. All I know is Jordan Levitt is surprising me every like other fight, whether he wins or he loses. to guys like Patty. In my opinion, if you did that to Victor Martinez, you should have done this to Patty. But I don't know. Maybe Patty just really didn't respect him. I don't know. This is just a weird division sometimes. Same with heavyweight. But yeah, Jordan Levitt won. Victor Martinez. Yeah, I've always thought he looked a little bit unsure of himself. Like he never looks like he's steady. He doesn't his guards like his he doesn't really have his hands up, and when he does, it's like really labored. I think he does that to conserve energy. I don't know, but I don't know. He just looks old, and I don't even think he is old. Um, and I initially was gonna go with Levitt, but I got talked off of it. Um, yeah, he's 31. Like he looks like he's in his 40s, not 40s, sorry, or like late 30s. Like I don't know, man, but like Victor did not come out tonight looking great. Maybe there's an injury I don't know about, or maybe he just got caught. I think he just got caught, but to be honest, the way he was looking, Levitt could have probably finished him. If the fight, this fight happened 10 times, so it is what it is. Moving on. Oh no, yeah, Levitt. Who should Mr. Levitt fight next? Uh, Levitt, you little thing, you where you at? I don't want Levitt to like if I don't want Levitt like I truly it's not that I don't like Levitt. I just think that he would be better off somewhere else because I don't think the UFC is like his ceiling's that like he can't get to the title. Like I just cannot see him getting to a title if he losing to guys like Paddy Pimblett and Claudio Puelles. Like you can't be losing to those guys. Like I was a big fan of Jordan Levitt when he first started. I came on Contender Series, but I don't know, man. He's definitely a question mark, and I'm excited to see his future. Moving on. Yeah, we got yeah. Um, who's yeah, we got Levitt. I think Levitt should fight Jaquam. Give him Jaquam Silva. Give him Jaquam Silva. Give him Jaquam Silva. See how he does. Give him John Silva. Give him Jamie Malarkey. I don't care what you do. Give him one of those two. And yeah, or give him Benoit Saint Denis. Give him that guy. Anyways, like look at these guys he has to fight. He's so improving to the point where maybe he KOs one of them, but I don't know, man. All I know is I'm going to be careful betting against Levitt moving forward. Moving on, we had Jasmine Jadzavicius versus Gabrielle Fernandez. Again, I said I wasn't. I lied on here. I wasn't gonna play. I did. Um, yeah. When there's when there's money to be made, guys, gotta make you guys money. And yeah, Jasmine had a great performance. She just showed that Gabrielle Fernandez has not no grappling, but no wrestling, and wrestling is key. And Jasmine Jasvicius is a beast. She is a great person, a wonderful training partner, and I'm really happy for her. She really deserves this win, and I'm excited to see who they give her next. Um, Gabrielle Fernandez. Um, I I think if she works on her wrestling, she could, do some stuff. But that was a really bad performance from on her part as far as the wrestling. But she looked good on the feet. She looked somewhat good on the feet. What division is this again? 125. So if I could choose a fight for Jazz, I would rather try to rebook the KC fight or um, who'd she be? Oh my God, please. I mean, yeah, give her Priscilla. Give her Priscilla Cachoeira. Give her Priscilla. Give her Priscilla Cachoeira. I want that fight. I want that fight. Or if you're not or if you have if another maybe the person who just lost tonight, Montana De La Rosa, or Molly McCann, maybe maybe. There's a lot of fun options for her. Jillian Robertson. Um, I really think she has a lot of fun options if she wants. Is she looking backwards? Maria Akapova. Like there's some fun fights for her if she wants it. It's not if she wants it. Sorry, if she if they want it, like Dana wants it, and they agree to it. But yeah, moving on. We had our boy, the undefeated future UFC champion, the greatest fighter to ever live out of Alabama or wherever. I can't remember where he's from. But yeah, Trevor Peek is the man with the plan, and he hits like a minivan. He hits like a minivan coming at you faster than John Jones hiding under a ring. I honestly think Trevor Peak is a beast. I'm really happy he got this job the job done. He really has a lot of things to work on as far as technique goes, but he has the understanding that to not sit on his back, and that's just I like it, man. I like Trevor Peak. I think he is going to be entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, this is probably the last time we get to bet big on him, only because he is a liability with his technique. But his heart is not a question. His power is always there. He is dangerous. He has heart. He has cardio. I love Trevor Peak. I think he is going to be a problem, but I just don't think it's going to be like, unless he moves to a different gym, he is going to have a lot of losses. But it depends on if he listens. I honestly believe he won't, but um, yeah. Other than that, he is improving. I saw a few different things that was doing more last fight that he didn't do this fight, so that's good. But those hammer fists, man, weren't those freaking crazy? Like he guy is literally standing there going like this at you, like, and it's not like just like that, like it's like he is knocking you out with these punches, and it's like how do you generate so much power? Anyways, Trevor Peak, man, you have captured the imagination of a lot of fans. And I'm excited to watch you fight anytime. I don't care who it is. Even if Eric Gonzalez wants a rematch, which would probably never happen. And yeah, Eric Gonzalez is on his way out of the UFC, courtesy of Peak. Moving on. We had Michael Proper Malott versus Johan Lainez. And this fight went about as I thought. First round sub for your boy. Oh, that was so satisfying. Mike Malott with the first round sub. Johan Lainez. Man, you really, like, that was bad. I mean, unless that's a submission I have never even heard of, I just asked, and when I get a confirmation, I'm not going to jump to conclusions, so I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to say, Johan, from I mean my white belt angle, that did not look as like I'll say a seasoned white belt angle. That did not look um that did not look very good as far as from our point of view. Like you definitely, in my opinion, he could have fought a little more. Obviously, it was inevitable he would have got either the arm triangle or whatever, but he could have at least tried a little harder. I just feel like he didn't even try. I feel like he knew he was a checkmate, but whatever, fair game. I would have too probably if I knew I was in checkmate. Freaking Mike on top of you is not someone that you're gonna get off of you easily, especially with the vice he has. So yeah, it's probably better he did tap. But yeah, Mike Malott with the first round sub, 170. Oh yeah, forgot to see who Peak was gonna fight and Malott. So we'll do that at the same time. So Peak's fighting at Seven? No ways. He got 170. He's 155. I was gonna say woman flyweight. All right. So we got Peak. Oh, Peak. Oh, Peak, Peak, Peak. Jesus. Give him Gennaro Valdez. Give him. Oh my God. Like I don't even know what to do. Like I don't even like Trey Ogden. Give him frick. Oh no, don't give him Trey Ogden because then he'll just out grapple him. Ugh. I don't know. Either Trey Ogden, Janelle Valdez, or give is Mike Breeden still in the UFC? Give him Mike Breeden. I don't know. Someone like that. Don't give him frickin' don't give him anyone good. Please. Please don't give him anyone good. Oh, give him Mateus Rebecki. Now that would be fun to watch. Give him Mateus Rebecki. Give him Mateus Rebecki. I want to see Rebecki get exposed and Peak's the man to do it. Let's go. Moving on. We Malat. So let's see Malat number 7. Let's see, and he beats Johan. I just wish this was a higher ranked guy because I think Malat is a top 10 worthy fighter, top at least 20. Uh, let's see. So we got Mike Malat at where's my boy? Yeah, so Mike's gonna be moving up. I think a good fight for him would be Manir Luzez, Brian Battle, um, Trevin Giles. Oh, no, he's fighting Preston Parsons. Oh my God, whatever. I just, oh my God, there's some fights I really don't want my teammates fighting. Not that I don't think they'll win. I just, they're more dangerous, and I just don't want to watch my teammates get hurt. Like any possible chance of my teammates getting hurt. But yeah, it's the game we chose. So maybe Warley Alves. I don't know. Like this, he has a lot of guys he could fight ahead of him. Like maybe Court McGee. Get these old guys out of there. I don't know. Jeremiah Wells. Like, oh my God, there's some dangerous guys ahead, man. But again, I think Mike is technically better than pretty much everyone in that division, if not everyone. And I know I'm gonna get flack for saying that, but I think Mike's really, really good. And yeah, moving on. We have Tatiana Suarez versus Montana De La Rosa. Um, Tatiana Suarez. Um, Tatiana Suarez. Okay, yeah. So Tatiana Suarez, she started a little slow. Obviously she's been off for 4 years with a lot of personal issues. And this is defeating itself that she's back in the first place. But I'm just amazed at how good she is on the ground. Truly. She is very, very good on the ground. You don't really like. I guess in women's MMA, there seems to get a lot of them, but guillotine chokes don't seem to work. And yeah, she seemed to get it to work for her. I know Montana De La Rosa is 12-8, but she is pretty good on the ground and decent on the ground. And I think Tatiana Suarez is just that next level. I do think this was a good warm up fight for her. I think she'll look even better the next fight. This is just, getting the ring rust off. But yeah, I think I think she definitely is a really, really good fighter. I do want to see more activity out of her. She said she wants to go to what fight was this at? This is at 125. Yeah, she said she wanted to go to 115, but I'll do both just in case. Because at 125, she has a problem, man. She's not even in this division. She's not even in this division. That's crazy. Yeah, so she just beat up someone in a weight class above. That's cool. Another 10 pounds. You think you can do it, girl? Tatiana Suarez. Wow. Man, she's good, man. She's really, really, really good. She subbed Lexi Grasso, man. Like, what are you gonna say about that, man? I want to see her fight. Give her a tough. Give her freaking Lemos. Give her Andrade. Give her any of these girls. They're going down. Give her Rose. I want to see Rose versus her. That's what I want to see. Because I want to see Rose lose. Lose her hype. Retire. I want her done. I want her gone. I hate, like, Rose is dead to me. Done. Dead to me. Dead to me. Don't even want to see Rose again. Anyways, yeah, give her Rose, give her anyone, give her Whaley, give her anyone. She is winning the title. I do not care. It's happening. She's that good. Yeah. Um, and yeah, moving on. We have Sakai versus Maze. This was a wow. Like I actually contemplated life watching that. Like if it was even worth not living, but like just worth like wasting my time watching these two expired bags of milk going at it. I can't do it. Like there are people on the street I could find, not obviously on the street, but you know what I mean. In the gym, finding anyone in the gym that is, I'd say, not doesn't have to be like UFC level, but level to the point where they can fight at like they can defend themselves at a high level. They can beat these guys. Like the stuff they know isn't very like Augusto Sakai. I want to say he's terrible. He knows what to do. He's just so unathletic. He's a mess, like health wise. I just man, like Dontel Mays. I can't give him a hard time too badly. I mean, he's out of shape, but like it's not as bad as Sakai. And even though he's in better shape, cardio wise, he looks terrible. Like he has no urgency. He didn't fight at all. Like it was actually so hard to watch. Like I couldn't even like man, Maze is something else. That's all I gotta say. He's definitely on the fade list. Sakai, good great win for you, I guess. More easy wins, I guess. I'm happy you're not cut, so I can keep fading you. Oh my goodness, because that was just an embarrassment. I would be embarrassed. Like that's terrible. But yeah, let's see who Sakai should fight next. Uh, give him. Uh, give him rematch with Tybura or Chris Dawkins. I don't freaking know. This is such a joke. Like, this is such a joke. I don't even know. Andre Arlovsky. Like, what do I even do? What do I do with this guy? Like the heavyweight division and like the top. Like, what do we even have here? Muhammad. Like, look at this heavyweight top. Like, this is an absolute travesty. Like, why is Justin Tafa rated so low? Like, this is why is Zach Paga in there? He's a light heavyweight now. Like, get him out of there. Man, what happened to Juan Espinito? He was actually pretty good. Stipe Miocic, like what is going on here? Walt Harris, I'm glad you're gone because no offense, bro, but that was terrible. Um, yeah, Miocic isn't even on the freaking. That's hilarious. Miocic should just go retire, to be honest. Um, yeah, that's what I think Sakai should do. Those are some fights for him. There's not a lot of options, but those are those options. Moving on. The Brandon Allen versus Andre Muniz. After that first round, you know I had to bank on your boy. Brandon Allen, man, he knew what to do and he delivered. Andre Muniz, actually no, I got him in the second round. Andre Muniz, man, he's not the goods, man. He's a good jiu-jitsu practitioner, but and he's strong, but he's not good, man. He looked good tonight on the feet, though. I'll give him that. Um, Brandon Allen, man, he needed to work on some things striking wise, but I honestly think he's really good. He's underrated, and he finds ways to win, and I really like that about him. He's a dog. Great win, Allen. Um, yeah, really happy about that. Great card. Who should Mr. Allen fight next in the 85-pound division? Is that the weight class he's staying at? Like, he's been at a lot of weight classes, so I don't really know. No, he is. Brandon Allen is rated number 16. He just went against Andre Muniz, and Andre Muniz is higher than that. Yeah, he's number 11. So Brandon Allen's number 11 now. Damn, B. Allen just really rose up in the rankings. I think he should fight. Um, Man, no, don't rematch Strickland, please. Please don't rematch Strickland. Um, I think he should fight. I think Jack Hermanson would be interesting. I think he has a fight, I think. But if not Marvin Vittori, maybe Roman Dolidze, I don't know. Here's some fun fights. But yeah, uh, I did good, guys. I can't complain. I'm gonna wrap this up quick with the Bellator predictions, how I did. But we did great for the UFC, 43 units on the night. Just can't remember how he did on predictions. It was foggy. I can't remember. But I'll put it all in the comments. I know I did 14-4 for the Bellator predictions. Stephen Hill looked a lot better than I thought he would. Great performance from him. Gonna keep an eye on him. Great win from him. Should have had more faith. Daniel Scatizzi looked terrible, absolutely terrible. But to be fair, Dmitry Histenko looked pretty good, so I'm gonna also keep my eye on him. Kenny Makaona, well, looked really good against the bum, so happy he got the win. Um, Good finish. Jenna Bishop showed dominant grappling over a pretty game opponent. Yeah, Jenna Bishop's the real deal on the ground. Moving on, we had Kazan. Kazan really annoyed me. I wish he could give us the over 1.5. Really would have changed the day. Gave us that plus day we were looking for, but still could be a plus day. Just depends on how UFC goes. Um, yeah, Kazan dominated, and Hudson, you're a bum. Moving on. Adjud delivered. I knew he would. He's a beast. I mean, I didn't know for sure, but I was pretty confident. Adjud's a beast. He's a dog. I've never seen McCracken fight, and I had a gut feeling he's been beating up a lot of guys in the regionals. When you're fighting against guys in the bigger league, Asel Jude is a beast. So I'm happy Jude got a unanimous win. He deserves it. Dara Kelly got a dominant win over Dorval Jordan. Uh, Dara Kelly yeah, he got the job done. I'm happy. Really, really good performance. Yeah, but again, he did it against a bum, so I'm gonna keep my eye on him for a different reason, just because I'm still not impressed by him. But yeah, he's definitely decent. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. We got Brian Moore, or no, sorry, Richie Small taking on Piotr Niedzlecki. Piotr lost that. Actually, no, I thought he won it, but I can understand an argument for Smolin. I thought Small did good in the areas. I just think Piotr's a dumbass for trying to pull guillotines when in MMA against a black belt. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, Piotr got the he got the he lost the split, and yeah, Piotr is what it is. Not a really a big deal. I didn't have him too much, so not that big of a deal. Moving on to a fight that I did have a little more on. We had more. I had them in some parlays. Yeah, Ivan made it close, and Ivan's just a veteran. He's nothing really that special, but now there's more, so I guess the fight kind of made sense. More delivered. Moving on, we had Noveni Jr. versus Manzalo. This guy reminds me of MVP, but apparently he can grapple too. Didn't really get to see his grappling, but I'm gonna keep my eye on him. He looks like a prospect. He's fun to watch, and he hits hard. Good win there. Oleg Popov, this was an absolute disgrace of a fight. A lot like the UFC fight I spoke about earlier. Oleg Popov, man, he just holds you. He doesn't even look to hurt you. He looks to hold you, unless he knows he can beat you up on the feet, or he's fighting like Bigfoot Silva, a walking corpse. Gokhan Saki Sarkhan had a great third round. Could even got the finish, but man, he too little, too late. Absolutely terrible performance in the first two rounds. He easily could have put on the performance he did in the third, but he just was so lazy, so unmotivated. He just didn't do it. Maybe there's a different reason. Maybe he's just hurt, and I don't know. But he looked terrible. The third round, he looked himself, but that was terrible. That was a frustrating loss. A lot of lost opportunity here on this card, mostly off of just pure bad luck. But it is what it is. We had Mike Shipman beating Charlie Ward. I wish I had more stake on this. It's quite easy. Charlie Ward, he did land some good shots, but he's past his prime, man. He's not there anymore. I think Shipman is far better. Looked better on the feet, looked better on the ground. I think Shipman just dominated him, and yeah, great win for Shipman. Carl Moore versus Mark Czech Rozanski. To be honest, I can see an argument for Carl Moore, but I also thought Makchik won the fight just off the round three, and I can't remember if it was two. Round one, I believe, yeah. Round one and round three. I thought he won the rounds, but whatever. It's not a terrible decision. Carl Moore did a lot of work on the ground, so yeah, I hustled. I wish yeah, I read this fight wrong. Moving on. We had Sierra and Clark versus Sinus. I had him by sub. He did not sub. Sinus is tough as nails. Also, Clark isn't that great. He's just decent. And yeah, I'll keep that in mind moving forward. Sinrad Kavanaugh taking on Harding. Janae Harding is. I didn't even really watch the fight, so I can't really comment on it. Sound like they're kickboxing for what I saw, most of it. And Sinead is just getting the better of the exchanges. So good job, Sinead. Happy for you. Bryce Logan, I'm really upset just because I needed the fight to go the distance, but it is what it is. Some things just happen. Um, and to be honest, I didn't even. This was just a bad bet. Sometimes when I don't agree, I just gotta not tail. Like I do it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. So I just gotta make sure I trust myself and just do my own thing sometimes when I'm confident. It is what it is. I made the mistake. I own it. Yeah. Bryce Logan won the underdog money, but I wish I didn't have enough money on it to make it matter. That was the killer of the night. That over I had, but yeah, moving on. Jeremy Kennedy versus Pedro Carvalho. I didn't really watch this fight, so I can't really comment too much on it. All I know is Jeremy Kennedy dominated Pedro Carvalho. And yeah, Jeremy Kennedy's the real deal. And speaking of domination, we had Yaroslav. I wish I bet on him. I wasn't too confident with this fight. Wish I was. For 27-0, I should have been. Um, yeah, that's let's see who he's beat now. Douglas Lima, Logan Storley twice, Eric Silva, Gerald Harris, Ed Ruth. Still not the greatest competition, but he's still looking great, man. I think he's definitely making waves. Um, yeah, good win for Yaroslav. What a night. Negative 3.8 units, but 5 units pending, so I won't call it a negative day until the fights happen. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Love you guys. See you next time.